the contract a legal requirement every single time we appear on camera. Hello everyone, welcome to Hollywood Matt Connelly Live with that double biceps. It is in the contract a legal requirement every single time we appear on camera. You can see our guest today is an entrepreneur, he's a businessman, he's a world traveler, he's an arm wrestler, he is 100 different things in one. It is none other than Dallas Wade. How are you, my friend?
What's up, bro? Man, first off, that intro was sick. What the heck? It was dope, bro.
It was just
Man.
all shots of my bicep like the whole
Bro,
time.
literally, that's all we need anyways. It's the arm wrestling world, man.
It's like, no, it needs more bicep. More bicep.
Need more. There's one more flex. Yes.
Absolutely.
Bro, how are you doing, man? I miss you, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, we were lucky enough to be on the house show together in San Diego last year, which hopefully will be out not too far in the future. And we can't wait to see how it all play out. And we had a lot of fun times on the show there. And I don't know,
many fun times. I was wondering if you brought your shirt.
Oh, is that my shirt?
No, it might be. I don't remember all the mix-ups with the shirt. That was crazy.
I do.
That was my little surprise for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. I do have one of those as well, so it must not be my one that you.
Okay, good. I got one off. Dude, bro, what's been up, man? What you been up to?
We with the AWE arm wrestling promotion that myself and Dave Stockbridge own, we had an event 2 weekends ago, which we called Last Man Standing. I don't know if you've seen that. It was the 1 hour King of the Table.
So dope, bro. Dude, that is one of the few. Now I'll sit and watch almost any arm wrestling. I'll just or even skip. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was one of the few ever arm wrestling full like things that are like a long format that I didn't have to ever like pause or wait or skip. Bro, I sat and just was like so in it the whole time. It was so beautiful, like fast, like oh dude, that was very good idea. Who came up like was it a group like that came up with it, or was like one person and they just like let's execute it, or how'd that come up?
I really came up with the idea, and then Dave and I sort of workshopped it. We actually ran one 2 years ago, but it was just with the local guys, which went really well. And I really enjoyed the format, and I thought it was fantastic to watch. And we had 133 matches in 60 minutes. And then so we wanted to do it again, and we invited Mata Waringa Heda Morris, Ryan Bowen, Brett Coots, Marietta Barkas, Josh Barker came as well. So some of the best guys in this region of the world were all going to be in this event, and because of the format, we knew that they'd be facing off against each other a whole bunch of times, which was just amazing to see. But originally, when I came up with the concept of it, and I had thought through a few different things, and then I put it in our group chat for our club, and immediately people were trying to find loopholes and find ways they could cheat.
Of course. Like, no set grip, just go, ready to go.
Yeah. So it was.
I've seen a couple of them starts where like you could get away with some carve, like tiny bit of carve, and if you the right timing, like I was like, oh, I like that because that's how I like to just give me little. Oh man, dude, that whole.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing because people would say, I maybe I just won't give any effort until the last 10 minutes. I'm like, damn it! All right, I need to put a rule in where it says you have to give your best effort every time.
What? Yes, that's the whole point. Like, how long can you last? Like, it's
absolutely.
not. Yeah. Shoot, Ryan did it right, man. He off the bat, I think had 4 or 5 before his first. Before he got 10 once, then came back, did another 3 or 4. Like it seemed like 3 was a sweet spot for most people, where it was hard to get 3 in a row just because of the wear and tear.
Yeah.
That
I was
was
surprised how fast the fatigue factor set in for most of the guys, and I think I called out the time as like 8 minutes, and all of them went, "Oh, what? Only 8 minutes?" Like,
see, hey, okay, that makes, dude. I don't know. See, that'll really put it in perspective up because I know they kept shouting out the that 170 guy,
yeah, Mata Warrior ahead of
who they
Morris. Yeah,
thought would have a good chance because of endurance factor, and he was doing good. But man, some of those guys were just so strong that it was like almost still was like. But it's you got to find that little middle ground of endurance and strength because the big boys,
absolutely. Yeah,
Matatenko, how do you say his name? The Ocean.
Mata Waringi.
Yes, like he's a monster, but it's like sometimes he can overpower. Sometimes after one pin, he's already lost. You know, by the
Yeah,
second time.
yeah.
So it's so much factors in it, and I really like that. That was super cool.
Yeah,
Super
it was
cool.
so different to what we normally see, and that's what we wanted to do something different. I find a lot of super matches very boring to watch most of
Oh,
the time until the actual match starts, and then
yes.
they stop and they restart it, and then they slip, and then they get an elbow foul and they
Foul, elbow
restart it, and it's
foul.
like fuck's sake,
Reset. All right, moving too much. Foul. Warning.
yeah,
Warning. All right,
yeah,
set grip.
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Another
yeah.
warning. Foul. And now the match didn't even happen. Now we still got to restart all this over. It's like, gee.
Yeah, it's not fun to watch at all. That's why we were like,
Uh,
what can we do differently? And it was like, let's just eliminate the whole setup of grip. And it's just like you grab hands and we say go.
yeah,
That's it.
we
As
ready.
soon as you get to the
Hey, be
table,
ready.
go.
Oh,
And
man,
it doesn't matter if you're like starting carb,
yeah,
your opponent can
because they
start
can
carb.
too. It's the
That's right.
same. I love that. I was like, yo, let's just get comfy. Come on. Try to start like this with that low hand. Oh man, that's awesome,
Yeah, for
dude.
sure. Well, this thing is that the people get tired regardless. Like even if you're cheating the setup, and you know you might get 3 or 4, but then it's like you're gonna get
Yeah,
tired.
regardless, there's no way to just yeah, exactly, dude. That is so sweet. We gotta see
Now,
you in there next time, bro.
yeah, well, it's always hard when you're running the events to
I know, I'm about to say it's impossible. It's too
yeah,
tough.
even
Too
just
much going
setting
on.
up like beforehand, setting all the room and carrying all the tables and moving all the chairs. Well, you're already wrecked. Like by the
Yeah,
time,
it's a wrap. Just
yeah,
carrying chairs alone, dude. I used to do a moving job, and dude, it was crazy fatiguing. On like,
oh yeah,
I was like, oh, maybe that's where I first got my tendon strength, just from moving stuff.
yeah,
But
absolutely. Well, how do you think you would go in that sort of a format?
I actually think that would suit me a little bit because I have a little bit of that middle ground where I have decent endurance and decent strength now, and not like top guys. Like I'm still newer in the sport. I'm barely almost 3 years. But I've definitely got some. I'm right now. I'm definitely the last year. I would say at least I've been like way more actually dedicated and consistent to training. Like when I say 3 years, it was like I started with a hand gripper, so it's like I wasn't really
Yeah,
arm wrestling or didn't train for it. I was just like, oh, I'll start arm wrestling. Let me start with this hand gripper, and I did that for months, thinking that that was the only training. I was so, you learn, and then I started climbing, and that helped a bit. Then I started doing table time. But this last year, I've been really getting into it, and my endurance has went way up. And I think that's what helped me in the match on the show we did because
don't give
he.
anything away.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I get sued. I know. I
I,
owe
I I
$1 million.
can
Okay,
see
never
Greg
mind. Never mind.
Sharp just like
You didn't hear
ah.
anything. You guys didn't hear anything. But yeah, yeah. I think it would be. Yeah, it would be awesome. I would love to try one of those.
Oh, we'd love to see
But
you in one, absolutely. But
that
I
would be
mean,
super
with
cool.
you've done a whole bunch of different things from an
Man,
entrepreneurial standpoint. And as you said,
it's
there
so much fun.
you were moving furniture at one
Yeah.
point, but then you got into filming your own content and became
Yeah.
really successful through that platform. Uh, and then you've got music career going as well, and you've got
Yes, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, it was weird. I started out originally it all started where I ran track in high school, and I got this nickname Flash Man. Like it started from just being fast. Who's that? There's that. What's up? Hey, so I started off in track, and then in high school I was doing music. So I did this. I was fast and I could rap. That was what I was known for. Like from like 15 to 18. I was fast and I could rap. And then I didn't know because I didn't care. I'm a guy. Like I don't think like, oh, I'm cute. But out of nowhere, like people started hitting me up on social media. It was starting to happen. Like that was that realm, like 2006 and up. It was starting to be a thing. Facebook and MySpace, all that. And I was getting approached by other people for modeling, and I was like, modeling? What? I'm like, I used to think that was just like a but from Michigan, you don't think of like that could be your career. Like you think you got to work a
Yeah.
regular job and stuff. But I was
Yeah.
also a little different always. I was like, all right, I'll try it. So that took off, and I ended up booking America's Next Top Model, and that was like the
Wow.
first huge thing. And this little kid from Michigan, where I'm like, oh, this is random. I'll try it for fun. Like to me, everything was just like, I'll try it. Why not for fun?
Yeah.
But I really just liked music and track. Those were still my things. And then yeah, I did that. Ended up moving to LA, did a bunch of some other shows, Catfish and some other just stuff, and social media blew up. And yeah, it just started happening from there. And then crypto, I was investing, and then I was like, I need to. I don't ever want to work. So then I invested that into housing, and then I turned the housing into an Airbnb business. So then it's kind of like I just had all this stuff circulating. And then way later, which is like a few years ago, I found arm wrestling, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
finally, something I can like work towards for dang near forever. This is amazing, and still do
Yeah.
my other stuff. So there's nothing else like it. Like other sports, it's like you can't really do forever. Like there's very few sports that have that. So yeah, that's why I was like, yep, I'm gonna do
That's
this
it,
and
man.
stick to it.
No, that's, I mean, it's tremendous, and your success not only in the business side of things, but in the arm wrestling scene as well. Did you naturally have a talent for the sport, or did you just have to grind at it?
And that's a good question. So I definitely, before I ever found arm wrestling or anything, I was always, along with lifting, I was naturally strong. I mean, my dad has, I gotta give it a little bit to genetics, but also like I'm really one of those obsessively hardworking people. Like I will obsess, and like if I have a goal, I'm gonna reach it. Like my first ever like strength goal was I wanted to beat my dad's bench record when I
Wow.
was coming up. So when I was like 20, like early 20s or mid 20s, I found I had hit four. My goal was to hit 4 plates, hit 405 on bench. And I
Wow.
just worked and ate and worked, and I did it. I hit that, and then I switched. All right, now I'm gonna go fast again. So I was like 201, and then I cut back down to 170 and went back into track. And then I did a race and track. But I did a lot of within that whole thing. I was always doing calisthenics. I was always doing pull ups. I always like loved pull ups and muscle ups. And I never thought of another. I just loved it, and I thought it was cool. And then
Mm,
once I learned arm wrestling, I was like, oh, why I did was a little bit naturally good. And then my brother told me like that it was because of that there's a lot of carryover from calisthenics. So I just that's the only thing I can think of, but I think that helped me. And then I also started climbing, like bouldering, at the exact same time, like same exact month that I started deciding I will arm wrestle.
mhm.
So it was January of 2023, like the exact same time. I was like, I'm gonna cut. So bouldering helped so much with like
Oh
cup
yeah.
and little stuff like ligaments and stuff, and even the pulling muscles. So
Oh yeah.
huge carryover from climbing, I would say.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. So when you found the sport, you said you were doing some grip training and that sort of thing. Was it a club or a tournament or something that where you had your first time on a table?
Okay, so my first time ever was before I knew what arm wrestling was, and I wasn't training for it yet, and I wasn't doing it. But my brother was arm wrestling, and I was just like, "Oh, cool, bro! Like I'm a fan of him." I'm like, "Yeah, do it." And he's like, "Oh, come try." I was like, "Bro, I can't. I'm not doing it. They will break, like everyone else. Oh, I'll break my arm." Everyone
Yeah.
says this. I said it too, and I was like, "Oh no." So he showed me. I'm like, "Oh, cool," but then didn't think that number. So I was on a table like years ago, but it wasn't like it just was like one of those things like for fun. You don't know what's happening, and didn't do it again for years. And then I did this Michigan State tournament in my hometown. It's called Michigan. There was a huge state tournament, and I did a novice or the amateur class,
Yeah.
176, and
Yeah.
I ended up placing second. And I was like, "What the
Wow.
heck?" All off of this one move. Of my brother just showed me. He's like, "Oh, just pull back and go to the side." And I was like, "Okay." And I just kept like that was just my one move I knew. I didn't know anything. I didn't know. I have no IQ. Just this and this, and it just from pull ups. I was like, "Okay,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I know this." And I ended up getting second just from doing that. And I was like, "Oh, this is fun. I'm starting to get it." And then over time, you feel so many hands, and people tell you different things. You start to learn, and then you develop your own style that mixes what you think does work and doesn't work. You know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, absolutely.
Every
What
yeah.
style did you naturally gravitate towards?
I love me a top roll and slash. It's they say people, so it's people that have actually analyzed me, which especially some of my close buddies. They'll say there's this high hook thing I do, but to me it feels like a top roll.
Right.
But then I'll see it on video. I'm like, oh, that is kind of a high hook. I
Yeah.
didn't know what to call it ever because I am like supinated, but to me, I feel like I'm pronating, but it
Yeah.
does go down like that. So, but I don't know
Yeah.
how to pull inside at all. Dude, I can't tell you the amount of people that have tried to explain to me and tried to get me to pull inside, and I'm like, guys, I promise, like, I just can't. Like, dude, this just does not make sense to me. It feels
Yeah.
so unnatural, and it feels like I'm just gonna rip something off. But this feels, oh, beautiful. Just
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, I would
Absolutely.
never want to do this. Like, don't get me wrong, I can flop. I finally can. I can transition from top roll, get behind it into a flop, but I just can't like regular inside like a hook.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's
No hooking.
no. I can get caught in a hook though, and I can pull it
Yeah.
out with pronation. I love that because I can go low hand top roll if they catch me in a
Right.
hook. Oh,
Yeah.
that's my
Nice.
that's my bread and butter.
Yeah,
But
I found it really hard. Probably the first 2 years, it was all top roll for me,
yep,
and any time in the hook, I just couldn't do anything.
yeah,
And it took a long time to realize like how it works. The only thing I did
yes,
differently that clicked for me was I would put my elbow in really far in,
yeah.
and then would get that position, and I would just rotate like that.
Oh,
That
that's
was
awesome.
I was like, oh,
See,
that seems to work for me. But
dude.
yeah,
It's
it
so cool how many different, even within a style, there's styles within a style.
yes,
Like for you, it's the inside one. For me, like I rely on back pressure. I pull back, like everything's pulled back and then over. Like there's that crowding thing. Remember Dave? He loved saying the crowding.
yeah,
And I tried that once. I'm like, oh, that does work, but it doesn't work on everyone. I found
right,
out that it doesn't work on long lever guys. Like
uh,
if I do it on a long lever guy, I always have lost when I try to do crowding. But if I do it on the same or shorter lever, it works. So it's like even within, like I'm finding nuances of when certain stuff works, and it's a journey. I mean, it takes years to learn all the like
oh
when
yeah,
to combat certain stuff. But like if you pay attention, there's little like there's psychology to it. So it's kind of cool. I love it.
absolutely, yeah. So you've gone into a tournament. You've got second place in the amateur side of things. Where did you continue on from that? Were you like, oh, actually, I'm not too bad at this. Let me do it again.
Yeah, man. Okay, so after I got gold, so I got did that. That was when I didn't know anything yet, and then I did another one after I trained for a little bit, and I did amateur again. Excuse me, but this time way more people. The sport's growing. I still think I got second. I got like second and third, like left and right, and I was like, okay. But
Wow,
against a way larger field, more guys, I was like, okay, okay, okay. Then the next year I came back and sorry. Then I went to Vegas and I pulled another amateur and I got gold. And I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. It was a week later too. And then okay, I did an Olympia in Vegas and I got gold again in amateur. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go pro now because I didn't want to be that guy who just always pulls amateur. Like I
yeah,
know people that do it for like 10 years, and I'm like, bro, how you can't do it? But whatever. So I was like,
yeah.
okay, now I'll do pro, and I thought I was gonna get smacked doing pro my first time, but I ended up placing, and I was like, oh, what the heck? Okay, so then that just motivates you more. Like the good thing about losing and winning, they both can motivate you if you look at it right. Like if I lose, I'm like, okay, now I know what I have to work on. If you win, it's like, okay, good, I'm doing something right. Let me keep going.
Yeah.
So I just yeah, I kept pushing, and then the show did that, and then I went to Swiss Open in November. So a couple months ago, I went to Swiss Open, and that was by far the freaking highest level of
Wow.
like of a place country because America's high level, but like Europe is just different, man. Like
Yeah.
Switzerland, there was like 400, 500 people there.
Wow.
My class had my left hand class had 19 and my right hand class had 28. So I was just like, all
Wow.
right, yeah, there's not much, but I got second, but I did
Wow.
amateur because everyone was like, do not do pro here. This is not the one to do pro at. because it's
Right.
supposed there's like because there was world champions there, like just right, like all over. I'm like, oh, in Nashville. I was like, okay. So I did amateur and I got second on my left. So I was like so happy
Wow.
because I lost the first round, my first round, but the
Oh,
first round I went against the guy who won it. So I was
ah,
like, oh, makes sense. So I lost to him and then I came all the way back, like 6 wins in a row, and then had him in the final, beat him, but had to beat him twice and
oh
lost to him the
yeah.
second time. And I got
Ah.
second. So but I was like, yo, okay, that's okay. So my left is like, what the my left's doing something right now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
That's
but you're
what I'm
right-handed though,
asking
aren't
for.
you?
But I'm right-handed. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How
My
did you
right's
go with your
still
right?
pretty good right now. My right's pretty good, but my left is just something's. It's like the little stupid child that is stubborn and it won't take no for an answer. It'll just
Yeah, we've got a question here from Dave Stockbridge, which I think we did
no.
cover right at the top of the show.
Oh,
But he
yep.
says, "How would Dallas go in a last man standing event?"
Man, guys, Dave, I would love to try it. I think I would do decently because I do have okay endurance just for my spring background and just the way I train. I mean, I'm a super high rep guy. So I think, and even when I try, I'll pull 2, 3 hours. So I think I would actually do decently in it. I have good endurance and decent strength. So, like I told him, I
Yeah.
would love to try it. I think it would be awesome,
one of
super
one of the
awesome.
one of the funnest parts of it was seeing the high level guys towards the end because they were exhausted, they were tired. They
Hmm.
were getting beaten by local club
Lower.
guys. And it was like, how is this happening? You would never normally see this.
Bro, that is awesome, bro. That's why it's such a cool aspect. Like, I would love to, cause I might be an underdog who comes back later.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
like obviously I'm not that high level, so once they get tired, hold on now. I'm not
yeah.
weak though. Come here, fucker.
Well, that's one of the
Yeah.
factors as well. Was that that first half an hour? The guys that were just getting flash pin, like they weren't really using a lot of energy. Like you're just getting beaten over and over. But then
Bro,
40
yep.
minutes in, it's like, oh, now I've got to stop, and I'm still fresh. Like,
Yes, yes, exactly. Like, oh wait, how am I doing this? Oh yeah, you're
yeah,
tired. Good. Hmm. Dude, that would do it. I thought a really awesome thing was the dude who was the last man standing.
yeah,
So I
Tyler,
heard that he could have just held the guy before that for like 12 seconds and been okay, but instead he's like, nope, I'm a man. Pin,
yeah,
and I'm gonna get the big boy, and he
yeah,
still got him. And I was like, that was so cold to me, bro. That's
yeah.
that's
Oh, it
that's some
was
man stuff right there. I love that. That's how you
yeah.
gotta go out.
I did talk to Tyler about that. On training on Sunday, and he said I didn't know that Mato Orengi was the next one
Oh, I thought
up.
he knew. Hey, still props to him though. But that's funny. I
Yeah,
thought he
oh,
was like,
absolutely.
come on, bring it on.
Yeah, well,
Dang.
that's one of the rules that I had to put in place as well. That you must be trying to pin at all times. Like you can't just
Okay.
like hold
That makes more
somebody
sense. Yep.
and not pin them just to
Yep.
wait out the time. So
Dang. Okay. Okay. I like these rules. I really like
yeah,
these rules. Oh,
yeah, you got to give
that
your best effort
is.
when you step up to the table. Any foul is
Yes.
a loss. Any deliberate
Dang.
slip is a loss. So
I saw the deliberate slip. Yep. I saw
yeah,
that. I think the
yeah,
the 170 guy had one of those.
yep.
Right.
It
Yeah. I
was
think.
no, it was Josh
Oh,
Barker
it was a
who
smaller
was
guy.
a smaller guy. Yeah, he
Yep.
he he hit and then it got stopped and then he pulled out like
Then he
this.
did that. Yep. I saw
And the
that.
referee
Okay.
is like, "Nah, see you later."
Damn, dude. Oh man, I would see, and that's a tricky thing too in the sport. Sometimes, it's like defining what's intentional slip. There's
Yes,
a sweet spot there. There
yes,
is.
yeah, yeah. Well,
There's
that's why. Again, this is another rule we had to put in place. The referee, it's referee's discretion, and the referee has complete control. His decision
okay.
is final.
There
So
you go.
if he says
Because
it was
otherwise,
a
they'll compare it all day. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it's like,
that's beautiful.
but
I know.
usually
I
it's
swear I didn't. Nope.
yeah.
Come on.
Usually
Next.
it's fairly obvious. Like if somebody's like, yeah,
Yes.
it's like you're wasting everyone's
Propanjali
time.
was popping.
There we go. We've got Prapanjali in the chat
Hey.
here. They do a tremendous job over in
They're
India,
awesome.
and
You guys are awesome. I just pulled with Kyle Cummings. He
uh,
came here. He's a 90, I think 90 or 95 kg Indian champion. He
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
strong.
Oh yeah,
I pulled him. He came to Bangkok. like last week, and I pulled him. I was so hurt though. I didn't have much for him. I pulled Guy, the number one Thailand guy, 3 days before
Oh
that,
yeah.
so I
Well,
was
how did that go?
destroyed.
How did you
I
go?
got some pins on Guy. Guy's
Ah,
nasty though, but I got
yeah.
some. I was like, especially on
Oh,
the left. So he was like,
wow.
"Whoa!" It's like, okay,
Awesome.
we're getting
Okay, yeah,
somewhere. You
Guy
know?
Tanapat, I think his
Yes,
surname is.
yeah, he's nasty.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
great guy. Yeah,
Yeah, we were trying to
and
get him over here for our under 80 kilo tournament,
oh,
but there was issues with visas or something. It was just it's always been
mm,
frustrating. We were trying to get guys from India over, we were trying to get
yep,
people from Thailand, from Singapore, and they just keep running into these
the visa stuff.
immigration,
It's
yeah,
horrible.
visa problems. So it's very
Yeah,
frustrating.
you should definitely try to get Josh Nicholas because
I
if it's under 80 kg, he's like a 75 kg guy. Dude, he's slaying some giants. I don't know if you saw him versus Yuri, but Yuri's like 100 kgs or 110, something like. And dude, you
wow,
see this like them comparison, like when they did their face off, like dude, Josh is like down here, Yuri's he just like this. And then on the table it looks so crazy, but Josh is freaking it's like what?
yeah,
He's nasty. Yeah, so
oh,
what
absolutely.
up, Drew?
The Drew 24 is in the house. He says, Dallas Wade. He says, you
Wow.
too strong, man.
Ah, that's my dog. I love you, man. I'll be back in Vegas in March, bro. You gotta feel the new power. I've built some stuff up. Kyle and
Do
Guy
you
are
train?
sleepers for the rest of the world. They are, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're strong. They're not. Yeah, don't sleep on them. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Josh
explosive.
versus Josh is what Dave Stockbridge suggests here. Josh Barker, which was the 68 kilo guy that was in the Last Man Standing event, the lightest guy
Oh,
with the glasses. Like, does he
yep.
have glasses? I don't know. With
Okay.
curly hair. Yeah.
That would be very interesting. Well, how's his lever? I can't tell how tall he is in the video.
He's probably like 5'10" or something.
Okay, then I think because the only weakness I noticed Josh has, this Josh Thailand,
Yep.
is a long lever. But then
Ah,
again, the plus to that is he can get higher in the setup.
yeah.
So his explosiveness is crazy. I think just Josh here might get him, but it's hard to say because that dude looked pretty nasty. He was clapping some
Oh, yeah.
cats.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got a
It's hard to
crazy
say.
press. His press is off the start. It's just
Oh,
bang, like he's so
oh,
fast. He
dang! They
hasn't
should
had.
set that. That would be a good match because.
Yeah.
Ooh. Have you pulled him? You pulled him? Your
I've
guy?
pulled with Josh Barker from Australia. Yeah, he can flatten me. He's just super strong. And
Dang.
that press of his, especially once he
Oh.
gets in that position, is just
Yeah.
like, yeah, good luck trying to
There's
hold
nothing
it.
you can do. Yeah. And he's
His
holding
whole
that.
body goes down on it, and it's like, even though it's 70 kilos, it's you try to lift 70 kilos like
Oh,
this.
oh, yeah. No. Yeah, it's a wrap. Here's my whole dude, let's just set that up. Josh for Josh. That would be awesome. That would be great.
Well, Josh, Dave Stoppridge suggests here, he says, let's just make
Only
him only
press.
press,
Press
press best.
best. I like
Yeah.
that.
Well, we
Press
did
best
see
is
that Josh actually had a match against a guy from New Zealand, Thomas Fitzy, and they are both presses. And it was AWE2. It was a great match. They were going back and forth. It was basically who would get inside first
yep.
was getting
Yep.
the win. But you saw like just the hesitation from both of them, knowing that they've got to commit their whole body
The
structure,
whole thing.
and it's like if it doesn't work, you're getting ripped that way, and it was very, very
Dude,
difficult.
I thought it was gonna be like that when it was Jerry and Camille, but holy crap, Camille, so fast,
Yeah.
bro. That was nuts.
Yes.
Because I was
Yes.
thinking like press versus presses has never happened really on the huge like the top levels, like two known floppers against each other, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was crazy, dude. I still think the dopest moment. I voted even for it. The dopest moment was when Jerry went the King's move after Devin said it on the intercom, and he actually did it. Bro, that was so cool to me.
Yeah.
I was going crazy for that one. That was wild. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So, well, you've got a tournament coming up relatively soon.
Yep. So I try to go to all these First Wests in real life, and There's always a tournament there, either day of or day before, and so I always try to do those. The last one was the Swiss Open one. It was in Switzerland. So no. The last one was in Atlantic City, but I didn't get to go there because I was in Bangkok.
I
The one before that, though, was Switzerland. So there's when I did the amateur one, but this one I'm gonna try to go pro. But this one's scary because it's like a qualifier, so
ooh.
it's gonna be a crazy level again. So I'm just gonna I don't care. I'm just putting my arm on the line and gonna get ripped apart. But hopefully I'll rip some cats too. So yep, February 28th, Vienna, Austria. I'll
Okay.
be there. 95
Wow.
kg.
How many do you know how many countries you've actually traveled to?
Oh man. I actually
I know
don't
you've
know
been
the
all over the
number.
world. It's crazy.
That's crazy. I tried to think. Well, there's only one time I tried to sit and count, and then, dude, it's so hard to like, because I'll come back later and I'm like, holy crap, I forgot this one, and then because I've been all over Europe and all types of different countries there, all over Asia, different countries. I've been like even stops in Frankfurt, like Germany. I've stopped in Australia. I've been in Australia. I've been to all the Caribbean countries. I've been like South America, North America, the Canadas, Mexico's. Like I never I need to count. I'm gonna sit and count one day, but maybe like 20 something. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
yeah.
so hard to say, but
Well, do you have
well,
a favorite spot that you've been to?
man, it's so hard not to say Japan, but I mean.
Oh, he's gone. Hopefully, we'll come back in a second. There he is. All right, let's put him back on. He must have got a phone call or something. That's all right. You're back.
Oh no, my bad. So yeah, so Japan. I mean, the food is just insanely amazing, and just the culture. I'm a huge anime nerd. I mean, I have freaking Goku tattooed on me, so
Oh yeah. Oh, I
and a
saw.
bunch of other cats. But so yeah, I'm an anime nerd in the food. But other than that, like I feel like traveling is just like genres of places. So you'll like a place for a different reason. Like some have food, some have like nature, some have architecture. Some are just like you just want to like fresh air. Like dude, storing away Scotland was like one I never expected that I was gonna be like, oh my gosh. But dude, I'm like obsessed with that place now. I was
Wow.
just breathing in like you could just like the soil and the leaves. Like there was this forest that had like trails in it, and I just felt like you're in another world. And it was just the freshest air I've ever smelled. And I'm like, man, I want to go back. I would go back there just for a month and just like train there and just be in the woods. Like I can't explain it. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, Dave
and there's
Stockbridge is over in Japan right now. Actually,
oh
he
yes,
loves it.
Dave,
Yeah.
Japan. That's
Is there
crazy.
anything that Dave should definitely do while he's there?
Well, there's the red light district. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, there. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, guys. Ignore that. I swear, I don't even do that.
uh,
But it's just a funny response.
no, that's
Okay,
great.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you like anime or food, but if go to Osaka, if you want the best like wagyu and rice, like Osaka got some fire wagyu spots. Um, Also Kyoto is very very dope, and Kobe. Take the bullet train to Kobe and get Kobe in Kobe. That's something I did that was like I just had. It was like a one of those bucket list things.
Yeah.
And the bullet train is really crazy. It's
Oh
like you
yeah.
don't feel like you're going fast, and it's flying. It's like
Yes.
whoa.
Yeah. I've seen the
So
videos. Like people just having like a still shot of the track, and then the train just goes. It's
yes,
like.
it's so trippy, dude. The scariest thing is when you're in it, and then another one is gonna
Oh.
pass, and it looks like you're gonna smash into them, but you're not. But it's like whoa. It goes and it like shocks you. You're like whoa. I have a video of that.
How fast
Also,
do they get up
cherry
to?
blossom. I
They
think like
were.
200 or something. I could be so wrong on
Wow.
that. I
I
could
don't
be
know.
wrong.
It's
150 to
ridiculously quick.
200, but it's something crazy like that. And I'm
Yeah.
sure he knows
Oh,
about the cherry blossoms if he's already there. The sakura trees, but
I'd
that's
say
also
so.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, he says, great tip, so well, thank you very much for
Oh
that.
yes, I got you, bro.
And the Drew says, Dallas, I can't wait to grip up with you again.
Yes.
What's it like in Vegas? Like, what is good about living in Vegas?
So the good things are I hate humidity. I like to train. If I'm in a running state, like if I'm alright, I'm gonna be sprinting and stuff. I like humidity, but other than that, I hate humidity. I hate sweating for no reason at all. Like if I'm just going outside, I want to wear clothes and go somewhere. I don't want to sweat. So we have dry heat in Vegas, and it is the best because you won't sweat unless it's like 110 and you're wearing
Yeah.
full clothes. But like it's just so I love dry heat in the desert. And then there's mountains. People don't know that we have some decent nature there. There's some beautiful hikes. Like if you go deep, there's some mountains and there's like these little ravines and some really cool little spots. Like if you actually take the time and leave the strip, there's beautiful places. So and then
Yeah.
fire food. Great food. Great food in Vegas. People that have been there know. But some people don't know that it's like crazy food hotspot. If we should
Oh,
start
absolutely.
travel dang, that would be cool. I know. I try to record everything, but man, they'll just sit on my gallery and I'm like I have so much stuff I've never posted that is so cool. I don't know why I can't give myself
It's
I
just
need
time.
so,
It's a lot of time,
so
to
much
grow
time,
everything.
bro, to sit and edit. It's
Yeah,
so much time, bro.
yeah, for sure.
But I'll do better. I'll do better. But yeah, and we got some
Oh,
great pullers
fantastic.
in Vegas too. Shout out Jason
Yeah,
and my boys Will and the
yeah,
Latonas and
yeah.
I can't think of everybody, but I'm brain dead still for my workout. But Brandon Allen is there. He just pulled Brian Shaw. Yep. I started out arm wrestling at his house actually, Brandon Allen's house down in Boulder City. So that
Oh,
was a
yeah.
long time. Hmm.
Jonathan Vasquez is there as well, I believe. Does he ever train with you guys?
Yes, that was my dog. Sorry,
Oh.
duh. That's what I mean. I'm so brain dead. I can't think of everything. But yeah. I'll host practices at my house a lot, and he'll come always, and it's a
Oh,
good
nice.
time. You know him; he's
Oh,
life of the
fantastic.
party.
Oh, yeah, he's hilarious.
He's the
We
best
got
dog.
we got so hammered.
So funny. I
It
love
was like the
it.
second night in the house, and we're like stuck
Bro,
out, and
he has
oh
so many
god,
quotables on these like confessionals.
yeah,
I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Dang, bro, you actually should be always on TV." It's like,
yeah.
wow,
He is
that was
hilarious.
crazy,
He's a very funny man.
bro. Yeah, that
It
was
was a lot
sweet.
of fun there. Have you played Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza since the house?
Wait,
The
talking about
card
cheese
game.
pizza? Say it
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the arcade one.
No, the
Wait.
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, the one where you got to say taco. You put if it's a taco, you got to
Oh,
slap
oh,
it.
damn. No, dude, I forgot about that game. I'm so glad you
Yeah,
just reminded me. I have a
yeah,
good buddy who like we our like thing is we play like fun card games because it's so hard to get people to play and actually be in it and try. You know, they'll be like,
yeah,
I don't get it, but I have a buddy who. So I'm so glad you just reminded me. I
yeah,
have to get this one for him because we always play Monopoly Deal, and it's like it's such a strategy game, but that one is
yeah,
like a lot of elements, like quickness, memory, like
yeah.
being like yeah,
Yeah,
reflex, like to know not to.
you started really picking it up at the end there, and you were like
I,
so fast. The card would flash up, and your hand was already on it. It was like,
bro,
how did you
I
even see that?
bro, I have this thing. I know that's so crazy because it takes me time, but like if I get it, I love games, bro. It's just like because like that's why I like the arm wrestling. Like when if there's a way where I can use my mind to also get better in it, it's something about it. Like I kind of excel a little bit better when there's like another element of where I can learn if I just learn it deeper. Like so, yeah, bro. You were in the beginning. I was like, bro, what? You were doing some stuff that I was like, that's magic. Like that's Houdini.
Oh,
Like
it's because I've played it so many times.
yeah,
But
I
you guys
was,
started picking it up, and Mika,
bro.
especially, he was just like on it.
Is I miss Mika. Shout out Mika, man.
Yeah,
We love you, bro.
I asked him. He was on the show a couple of months ago, and I said, like, "Have you played the game since?" And he goes, "Oh, he goes, man, I've bought 3 copies of it. Like, we have 3 of them at
What?
our house."
See, I'm slacking. I gotta. As soon as I get back to Vegas, I'm going to get that one and just having a whole game night. Like, you gotta come to the U.S., brother.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see
Oh,
what
you
happens.
were
We've
just
got.
word, but come
I
back
was
in.
there for 3 months, but
Yes.
yeah, we've got. We're going to be running more of the last man standing events and looking at doing qualifying events for a last man standing in the world in December, which may be in Vegas.
Ooh.
We'll have to wait and see.
Ooh. Come
Yes,
on, let me know ahead of time because I need to do that.
yeah.
Speaking
So yeah,
of that, I also think you should get Milo to do it. He's there right
yeah,
now.
yep,
I think That would be awesome. And I know he
Oh
would
yeah,
probably want to do that. I
oh
love
yeah,
you,
for sure.
Milo. Shout out to Milo. That's my dog. That's my. He's such a great guy, man. Love
Yeah,
Milo.
well, we've got a few people lined up for the next one that we will be running, and yeah, some big names in there. It's I can't give
Dang,
anything away
that's.
yet, but
Oh man, that's sweet. Can't wait. I'll
oh,
be
it should be
watching.
great.
I
All
will
right,
be
well,
watching.
no worries. Well, we might look at wrapping it up here, and it's
Yes,
been
sir.
an absolute pleasure as always to talk to you.
Man,
Right, I haven't spoke to you for a
always.
little while, so it
I
was
know,
great to be able
bro.
to hear what you've
Awesome.
been doing. You're in Thailand right now. I mean, like
Yeah,
you're
dude.
still
I'm
traveling the
freaking.
world.
Oh, just real quick before we get out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is my freaking.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow. That's a view. Where is it? Are you in
Traffic,
Bangkok?
always traffic. This is what I got to go through every day. This traffic right here.
Uh,
It's crazy. Yeah,
wow. Yeah.
but
Which city is it?
oh, Bangkok,
That's
the
Bangkok, yeah.
biggest city. Yeah,
Wow, it's
but
massive.
it is craziness, brother. But so just trying
Nice.
to stay. I'm gonna try to just keep training and miss you guys. So good
Absolutely.
talking
Well,
to you, bro.
yeah, for sure. For people that want to follow you on social media, what's your
Yep.
handles there?
You can find me at Dallas Wade or Flashman Wade, which is they're kind of both right there. Like, if you type
Yeah.
either one of those, you'll find me. Just do not Google it. I'm sorry ahead of time. You can see my ass, and I'm sorry. So yeah, that's something we're gonna. Anyway, yep. I love y'all.
No,
Stay
that's all right. Well,
freaking massive.
that's it.
Let's get a
Thank you,
double
mate.
bye, yo. Let's get.
Oh, let's not finish it off. There it is.
I don't have no cheeks
Ah,
though. Jeez,
fantastic.
that's
All right.
okay.
Thank you, mate. We'll leave it there and we'll speak to you again hopefully
Yes,
very
sir.
shortly. Peace,
Anytime.
mate.
Much love.